Glad you're there. We're speaking with Eric Pierre. He's a CPA. He does really interesting work. I mean, not that CPA work isn't well, okay. For most of us, it's not. It's just plain excruciating. Think about tax time and gathering all that data and organization and numbers and little square boxes and wow, it's just a lot to deal with. So anybody that can figure that stuff out and make sense of it, I admire. Eric Pierre is here, and you were talking about the fact that you don't just do traditional tax and accounting work. Correct. And planning and strategies and audits and everything, but you also do forensic accounting.
Yes.
You ran into an individual that you did some forensic accounting and found
$400,000 was stolen by the property manager from a homeowner association over a period of 10 years.
Property manager took $400,000
over a 10-year period.
That hurts.
Yes, it
That's painful. I mean, was that out of like millions, or was that out of like? Because if he took that out of like $2 million, that's a lot. Did he take it out of like 10 million or?
She took it out of a good amount of money.
Yeah.
I won't say it was millions.
How does one not know that $400,000 goes missing, or did they have a suspicion and just couldn't put their finger on it?
They weren't paying attention, and is this what you call segregation of duties? They let somebody do the handle the checkbook.
Yep.
The client never asked for bank reconciliations. They never got reconciliations showing all the homeowners that paid versus didn't pay. And even when homeowners did pay, what's most interesting is that the property managers say, "Oh, this guy in 202 didn't pay," but the guy did pay. But the money was sent to that former property manager's bank account and not the homeowner association bank account.
Let me think. That's probably not the best strategy, right?
No.
And
there's a lot of homeowner associations that have that fraud going on right now. I heard a case in San Diego. I did not work on this one. There was a multi-million-dollar fraud out in the neighborhood of La Jolla, and that neighborhood took that former property manager to court.
Now, there's movies and television shows made out of embezzlement and fraud. There's one right now on one of the major shows where a guy goes to Missouri or something, takes his family there because he was laundering money.
Right.
I don't remember who Justin Bateman? Yeah, anyhow, there's a show about it. So this is going on a lot. I mean, it's right. All the time, right?
Absolutely.
The good shows are the ones that embezzle from the mob.
Right.
I take it that makes life a little bit more interesting for you when you embezzle from the mob?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but most people just embezzle from normal people.
Speaking of the mob, though, wasn't that how Al Capone was caught?
Taxes.
Was tax evasion, yeah.
Right.
His accountant
so there was an accountant
testified. Yeah.
So you guys are heroes, too. You can take down the mob if you're getting in with the right company or the right,
Absolutely, and that was basically, if you saw the movie The Accountant, that's kind of what happened.
Yeah. So are you looking for business for people that embezzled from the mob?
I may need to hire some extra security.
So how does one come across forensic accounting? I guess my question is, if you've got somebody who has, let's say, a property management business, and they don't know they're being embezzled, how would somebody know to hire you to go back and review it to see if they have been?
Well,
how do you even know?
Well, so what happens is over time they start so some people, they have goals of that, you should be setting that certain amount of money per month, and then all of a sudden bills are getting paid, or a resident's getting a notice saying you didn't pay, and the resident says, yes, I did, and here's the check, but then the check doesn't go to your bank account. That's when they know, okay. And so it's just little by little. Or
the person doing your accounting is driving a new Silver Spur.
That's true. Actually, this person was driving. It was a true story. The property manager was driving a Range Rover.
Yeah, when
you said, "Well, I don't pay that person enough."
Right. Yeah. That's another coup too.
Yeah. Eric Pierre is with a CPA here in San Diego. By the way, can we give out a number for you in case somebody wants to reach you?
Yes, absolutely.
Is this the number here? The 800.
Yes.
Okay, so 619-800. Well, that's easy. 6852.
That's correct.
So 800-6852 in the 619 area code. And it's bedrockassurance.com is the website, right?
No, I changed my website.
Oh, you did?
So my website is www.yourfavoritecpa.net.
Favorite, all one word?
Favoritecpa.net.
So there's most CPAs, when you think of, there's a certain personality type, and you don't seem to fit that mold. Is that why you're the favorite CPA?
Wait, that's kind of, is that insulting to other CPAs?
Probably to the other CPAs.
Sorry.
I'm apologize to any CPAs that are
Yeah, I apologize too, because I'm part of it off the side, but most of my classmates were boring too.
Yeah. So when you go to a CPA like meeting, of course, the fact that you're taller than everybody else by 3 feet is going to make you stand out a little bit to begin with.
Absolutely.
But then you have this personality that's a little bit different than most CPAs.
Yeah, most CPAs, we were taught at the firm to, put your head down, do your work, and leave. In fact, I was told by a mentor, a good CPA is one whose name you don't know. But with social media today, I disagree with that.
Oh, don't you think that CPAs need to have communication skills with their clients? Because when somebody said a good CPA is one that you don't know their name, I bristle at that, because I really think, because I don't like to track stuff. I don't like to do accounting. It's not what I enjoy doing. The CPAs in my world are very important to me, and I want to know their names, and I want them to communicate with me in a way that I can understand.
No, I absolutely agree. It's just that, unfortunately, for most of our society, when you knew CPA's name, such as Andrew Fastow with Enron, is because he did something wrong. But now with social media, my goal is to redefine the industry so that in 20, 30 years, when you look up Certified Public Accountant or CPA, that you see my name, and not for bad stuff, but for the good stuff that my team and I have done to help keep more money in people's pocket and lessen Uncle Sam's, and how we change lives. That's my ultimate goal.
So how do you do that, though? I mean, when the news is all about what somebody does wrong, the fact that you save somebody $400,000 isn't going to make headline news necessarily.
Right.
So how do you do that? Just by building your reputation over a period of years?
Build a reputation.
A bronze statue to you wouldn't hurt. Like a life-size 6'8" bronze statue in downtown San Diego.
I know somebody whose daughter can make